All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at our trades this morning. So the first trade that we took, if you recall, first thing in the morning, went ahead and took a short on the gold. This is my entry point right here. So what we had here, I believe, was I think it was an HF2 short pattern setting up. Once the pattern set up for a short, and that came in around 854. Einstein projected our first target. Remember, we're going for first target. We're not going for second or third target with the gold. It did hit target. It hit my target, and then I ended up selling more later on in the afternoon. And let's see, when did I get in on that? Got in on that at 10:20. It's around 10:24. Okay, so once it couldn't get up to my entry, I decided to put more on. I really was very short buys today in the gold. So you see, I got kind of aggressive on the gold today, maybe more than I should have, but so I sold it again here, hit target again. I went ahead and got out, and that may have been it. I think I took one other shorter trade. I think it was right around here. I took a little short trade, and then I was out for the day. Now, what's interesting is tonight, I have a long position on. Okay, so I have a long position that I put on the night, and I am looking to get out. I entered it, I don't know, somewhere down in here somewhere. I entered it this evening. I'm carrying it over, and hopefully I'm going to get back up to that 08, 09, maybe a little bit higher. I have to look at the charts in the morning. But yeah, so I'm actually holding this trade overnight. I got a pretty tight stop on it, so it should be good. All right, so let's see. What else did we do today? Let's look at some other... So we did the gold. Good day in the gold. Okay, obviously, really good day on the Russell. Not so good. I did get chopped up quite a bit on the darn E-mini S&P. So let's take a look at that and see what happened on that E-mini S&P. All right, so here we go for the E-mini S&P. Okay, so I started off with a short. So basically, we had, actually, I think it was an HF3 short. We had an HF3 short. I was looking for a much lower target down here. It's off the screen. We did not hit it pretty much right after I sold it. Maybe 5-10 minutes later, it started coming up. I did have a resting stop up here. I still like the shorts, but I did not want to carry it any longer. Finally got out around 13:10. I think it was the time was 13:10, 13:11. Went ahead and I took my loss on the first ES, and I came back and I bought it. Okay, once it broke through, then I had a new target on the upper side. That one did work, so I did buy it and then exited up here. This was actually an HF. This was an let's see, this was actually an HF1. So this was an HF1 buy with the target. Got out around 15, let's see. The time was around 15:07. Then I came back and I bought it one more time, and this is where it really helped me out quite a bit. But still, believe it or not, still ended up losing on the ES. I wasn't getting aggressive enough on these second trades. So we bought it again. We exited up here. Did hit target. So you can see as it starts to break through target, I went ahead and got out of target. I didn't carry it up to here. But anyway, even with all that, I still ended up losing, 1,052. 1,052 on that. But what helped me is at the same time, I was buying, I wasn't getting any shorts on the E-mini Russell. So I was buying the E-mini Russell. That's what kind of saved the day. And then I traded a little bit on the natural gas this morning. I think the first two trades this morning during the early part of the morning show, you saw me take the gold, you saw me take the gas, and then everything else came on later on. All right, so that is that. Let's see how we did. Had a pretty good day in stocks too. So let's take a look at stocks. All right, so let's take a look at ELOX. Make this a little bit bigger so we can see it really nice. All right, this is the one where I had the best day on ELOX. First trade of the day. Entered, had a buy set up somewhere around over here. Came in around, now this is, I did not get anything right out of the opening, okay? I had to wait for some patterns to develop. I didn't actually get a pattern developed to around 11:50. Had an entry over here, and so what I did is I entered. I was in this trade for literally 1 minute because what I didn't like is when I saw it after it hit my entry price, I started seeing a ton of sellers coming in here, and even though it dipped and it went back up, I saw a lot of sellers. So when I got out, took a 3-cent loss on that. So that was my first trade. I did not get in until after 2 o'clock. Let's see, yeah, here it is. So at 2 o'clock, we got another pattern setting up. Ignore all of this. This is already done. So I had another entry here at the yellow line, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4 levels up. All right. So what I did is I watched level 1, level 2. I mean, it was just like constant buying coming in. I mean, I didn't see any sellers up here. I mean, it was clear sailing. So I held on as long as I possibly can. When I finally went through level number 4, if you can see this little green line right here, that's level number 4. Once it hit level number 4 and exploded like that, I went ahead and I just got out. So I had a nice profit on that. So that's how I ended up making 1182, because also when it was coming, where was it? This dipped right in here. I went ahead and I added a little bit more on that because there was just nothing to push it down. Everything was green. So when I looked at Bookmap and I saw everything was green, and I had some nice levels projected up here, then that's why I had and held out on it, and I think I got out just at the right time. I mean, I think it eventually came back. Yeah, it eventually came back, so it gave you a lot of opportunities to get out. But who'd want to ride it through that kind of flush like that? No, thank you. So anyway, all right, it's getting late. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. That's it. I'll be back tomorrow morning, first thing on Tuesday. I don't think we have any. I have to look and see if we have any news coming out that may put some spark in the market. But right now, volatility is good. I like it. So please join me first thing in the morning. I start at exactly 8 a.m. Eastern Time. First hour is free, and then we obviously continue on with our subscribers. And I continue to trade for 2 additional hours. All right, that's it. Everybody have a good day, and see you tomorrow.